In this video, I'm going to show you how to relieve ankle pain at home using no special equipment. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, I'm going to go over a very easy to follow 3-part guide that is geared towards tackling ankle pain at home. All of these parts work together, but they are a little bit different. So if you want to get the best results, put them all together, take what is most effective for you. As a bonus, again, all of these exercises can be done at home, don't require any special equipment, and may give quick ankle pain relief, even in as little as 30 seconds. So let's get started. In this part, we're going to focus on getting quick ankle pain relief with a nice soft tissue release known as muscle scraping or gua sha. It's wonderful and very easy to do. We just need a couple things. The first being a large metal spoon. You want one with a little bit more thickness, you'll get better results. Next, we need a form of lubrication. I'm going to be using coconut oil, but you can use any massage lotions or pain creams such as BioFreeze or Icy Hot. Just start off by coating the whole foot, ankle, the shin right here, calf, and Achilles with lubrication. And when it comes to lubrication, a little bit more is always better. So what I'm going to do is take my spoon right here, and it doesn't matter what part of the spoon you use. You can use the rounded portion or the handle. I find that using the handle is a little bit easier. You're just going to start pretty much right at the bottom of the ankle. You're going to just put your spoon about 30 to 45 degrees and press into the skin, and then do a slow stroke upwards. Apply enough pressure where it feels like it's a nice self-massage but not causing any discomfort. Also with this one, you only want to do soft tissue. Avoid hard bony spots because that can cause irritation. But I just do this for about 3 to 5 repetitions, applying just enough pressure in there to get a nice self-release but not causing discomfort, and then from there I'll just move over to a different spot. When you do this, you may find that one spot just feels very gritty, almost like sandpaper. That's usually a spot of adhesion, and you want to focus on that a little bit more. Help break that up. You also may find that when you do this, redness starts to form at the top of the skin. I don't know if you can see it right here on this video, but that's blood flow coming to the top, to the surface of the skin, and that usually promotes healing. You're going to do this all the way around the ankle, really focusing on also the Achilles, around the shin, and then into the calf. You also want to focus again on any spot that feels just tight and achy and needs more tension, and really try to break up those adhesions. Like right here, I'm really feeling it. I don't know again if you can see that redness forming right there, but over my Achilles right here, it's really tight and achy. So from there, what I like to do is then dig a little bit more around the bony spots around the ankle, the inside and the outside. So I'll take the tip of the spoon right here, and then I'll just slowly explore that area, really digging in and focusing on any spots that just feel tight and achy. So I'll do that on the inside and then the outside of the ankle. From there, I like to really focus more around the heel and the top of the foot, and then shins into the calf, because all of that goes into the ankle. You want to pretty much focus on the whole picture at this point. From there, what I'll do is attack the soft tissue at a little bit of a different angle. So instead of going straight up with it, I'll take my spoon and go roughly 30 to 45 degrees and then go upwards like this. You may find that it just helps a little bit more. So experiment with it, and whatever works to help break up those adhesions and give more pain relief, really take that and go with it. So once we've gone around the whole ankle, the top of the foot, and everything else, I like to incorporate a little bit more dynamic movement into the ankle to, again, target the muscles just a little bit differently. So what I'll do is I will just lift my foot up like this, do the same thing. Again, what you'll notice is that it just hits it a little bit differently. So go all the way around and then lower the foot down like this and do the same thing. You can bring the foot inwards, you can bring the foot outwards, and just attack spots that need it just a little bit more. From there, what I really like to do is target movements that cause pain into the ankle. Let's say that I get most of my ankle pain when I go in like this and then lift my foot up, like it's almost like pinpoint to one spot. That's when I'm going to take my spoon and just really dig into those spots that need the most amount of attention. So if it's a pinpoint spot of pain, really just focus on that, throw some repetitions in there, and then afterwards do it before and after, and hopefully that's going to help. You also can use this technique to break up like tightness that's causing popping or clicking sensations into the ankle. So do the same thing. Move your foot through motions. If one feels like it's just popping or clicking, stop right there and then dig in there, and hopefully that just helps out. But once you're done on one side, always switch to the other and keep them both imbalance. In this part, we're going to focus on getting rid of ankle pain by helping to improve mobility or range of motion into the ankle. We're going to focus on the big movements of the ankle, which is dorsiflexion, bringing the foot back towards us, plantar flexion, bringing it away, inversion or an inward rotation, and then eversion, an outward rotation. This first exercise is going to focus a little bit more on dorsiflexion. It really helps if you have more pinching pain right here at the front of the ankle. We're going to start off in a scissor stance just like this. Make sure to put a pillow or towel underneath the knee that is touching the floor for extra comfort. The other knee is going to be bent roughly at 90 degrees. I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to place it over the top of the knee just like this. Press down just a little bit to make sure that the foot does not lift off the floor during this exercise. You want to make sure that the foot is kept flat as possible, kind of like a stable anchor point. First movement is very easy. Let's have very good upright posture. We're going to lean forward, lunge into it while keeping the foot flat. The more that you go forward, the more that you're going to feel a stretch happen into the front of the foot, into the front of the ankle. Really focus on that. You kind of want to let your knee go past the toes also. Once we hit a very comfortable stretch, let's hold this one for about 15 to 20 seconds. From there, you're just going to relax, take a breather, and then repeat this up to 5 times. With each repetition, challenge yourself, stretch more into it, and really get that ankle moving just a little bit more. From there, you can do a little bit more different motions to take it to the next level. So instead of going straight forward with it, I'm just going to turn my knee slightly inwards and then repeat, keeping the foot flat again. You'll notice that it hits the ankle and the foot just a little bit differently. So experiment with that. Take it further in on the next repetition. If you feel that one certain spot, like right here for me, just hits it a little bit better, throw more repetitions in. Always target the spots that need it a little bit more. But you can also go outwards with it and explore all of these motions. You can take this one to the next level by incorporating a little bit more dynamic movement in there by doing a circular rotation. And it doesn't matter if you go clockwise or counterclockwise. Let's start off by doing it just counterclockwise. I'm going to go forward, and then I'm just going to use my hands right here to control my knee to do circular motions. So I'm rocking my body forward and backward while I do a circular motion with my knee right here, which then will put it into the ankle. When you do this, if you feel that like one certain movement, like the downward swing right here, is what is causing a little bit more discomfort, it's really tight and achy, make note of that. Work through the movements that you feel are causing more issues so you can help break up any adhesions, tightness, and hopefully get some pain relief. But I would try to do this slowly. It should take you about 5 seconds to do one complete circle, and try to do about 10 to 15 repetitions. From there, go in the opposite direction. So if you went counterclockwise, switch to doing it clockwise again, going through any motions a little bit more that you feel are tight and achy, and I hope that this one gives you very quick ankle pain relief. So next, let's focus a little bit more on plantar flexion. That is taking our toes away from us. With this one, we're going to use our body weight and gravity to do all of the hard work. We're going to start off on the floor on all fours just like this. If this causes discomfort into the knees, make sure to put a pillow or towel underneath them for extra comfort. But we want to use a large rolled up bath towel over our shins right here, wedged right on the front of the ankles. What I'm going to do is just use my body weight to rock backwards until my butt is firmly planted over my heels. This will cause the feet and the ankles to go into plantar flexion. You'll really feel a very good stretch right here at the top part of the ankle, so really focus on that. The more you drive down, the more intense the stretch, so only go towards a comfortable stretch. With this one too, if you're not able to take your bottom all the way down to the ankles, close the gap by placing a large pillow in between your legs right here. That way that pressure will then go into the ankles. But you want to hold this position for about 15 to 20 seconds. From there, you're just going to rock forward and then just simply do this up to 5 times. With each repetition, challenge yourself to drive your body weight just a little bit more down into your ankles. If you feel like this one becomes too easy, you can take it to the next level by taking the towel out and then doing the same thing. What you're going to notice is the stretch gets much more intense. And when I do this, sometimes I get a nice pop or release into the ankle also because it puts so much mobility in there. If you do get a pop, that is completely normal. It's just gases being released from that ankle joint. But again, hold this one for about 15 to 20 seconds. You're just going to come back up, relax, and then just simply repeat this one 3 to 5 times. So without a doubt, if we want to get rid of ankle pain for good, we have to strengthen everything in and around the ankles. Here's a very easy way to be able to do this. We need two things. The first being a large rolled up towel, just place it right in front of a door, and the next being a tennis ball. If you don't have a tennis ball, just use another towel, or you can roll up a sock. I'm going to position the towel slightly away from the door so I can lean into it with my body weight and stabilize my upper body with my hands into that door. So I want to go pretty much where my toes are going to be able to curl into that towel. So the balls of my feet and toes will be on the towel, the rest of the foot will be off. Let's take that tennis ball and squeeze into it with our heels and our ankles just like this. From there, I'm going to lift up into that calf raise. But when you do this, you're going to notice that a lot fires around the Achilles, around the calves, and also into the ankles. You want to lift up as much as you can while you put your body weight into your toes into the towel. Hold this for about 5 seconds. From there, you're just going to relax. And from there, you're just going to do this about 10 times. With each repetition, just challenge yourself to go up just a little bit more. Really focus on firing those muscles into the calves and into the feet. To take this one to the next level, we can do what is known as an eccentric calf raise. So instead of just going up and down with it, let's put some dynamic motion in there. So go off to the side when you do this. Go all the way towards your left. When you do this, you're going to notice that it hits the muscles around the ankle just a little bit differently. So challenge yourself. Go all the way towards the right at that point. If one movement feels just tight, achy, or maybe just a little bit more weak, throw more repetitions in there. Really focus on the weaknesses. And at this point, I like to also do just circular motions. So in this point, I'm going counterclockwise with my heels, just nice and slowly. And I'll do this for about 10 repetitions, and then I'll go in the opposite directions. But this right here can become very challenging. Again, it's focusing on strengthening so many muscles in different motions. So go through all of them, take what is most effective for you, and focus on the movements and the spots that need it the most. If the exercise has helped, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing to the channel too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.